Hi, my name is Danielle McCulloch, and I am the program executive for NASA's Flight Opportunities Program, which is based at Armstrong Flight Research Center and part of the Space Technology Mission Directorate. And this is my origin story. Yeah, so when I was a high school student, I loved math and science. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I thought about being a doctor, but I really wasn't familiar with engineering. However, most people who knew I was interested in math and science suggested engineering as a path. So that's what I pursued when I was in college. Again, not really knowing what engineers did. But as I got more into the curriculum, and especially when I started doing the hands-on work, that's when it really clicked that all of the problem solving that was part of engineering was something that really matched what I like to do. So it actually took me a while to figure out that engineering was something that was going to work out for me. But in the end, it's been a really great adventure. Engineering was just something that kids that were interested in math and science did. And so it took me almost until my senior year of college to really realize that it was something that was a great match for me. And it was those lab classes where I am a chemical engineer by training. And so I was working with distillation columns and different types of valves and fluid flows. And that was all really exciting and really practical. And that's when I really figured out what being an engineer was, and it became interesting. So I think it's the fact that there's still a lot of really practical application of things. So I'm not really drawn towards design type engineering. I've never been really that kind of engineer, but I've often been a connector or a translator between different groups. And so with Flight Opportunities, we are working with commercial flight providers to provide testing for critical technologies for NASA. And in that role, I'm a connector between the researchers, the commercial company, the agency, and really trying to bring everybody together on a common mission. But there's a very technical foundation to all of that. And so for me, it's a great opportunity to bring kind of the people skills that I have and enjoying working with groups of people together with something that is very, very technical. And I enjoy learning about new things and all of those challenges. So I think that spark that got me interested in engineering is still a big part of what my day looks like at NASA. So one of the things I'm really excited about is that in Flight Opportunities, we work with commercial providers. So companies in industry that have vehicles where we can test NASA's technology or technologies from the space community. And we're expanding the breadth of vehicles that we can test on. And so being able to test both on suborbital vehicles that don't go into orbit, as well as some orbital vehicles, really expands what we can help the agency do in terms of advancing technologies that can be used on future missions. And so we have technologies that Flight Opportunities has supported all across agency missions, which is really exciting to see that technologies that we have helped de-risk, help them advance, and help them get flight heritage are part of missions that are really important to the exploration goals of the agency.